pistol round will be indicative. Oh, hold on. They just double smoked the same position.
They did just do that.
That's not the great start you're looking for. That's actually like, if that's a sign of things to come, they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you're going to need... Oh, but
okay.
That might also be a sign for us to get the opening. Let's see how much of an omen that's going to be for the Falcons team. Tess is a little bit in the back. They got the boost up in the corner with the dualies. Good shot, and Boris is put to sleep. And the dualies are activated. It's a good kill for Yabby, but still, Body's there to return it. And it's actually a 2-on-3 with the bomb about to go down. This could be one. Falcons, a little bit of a head position here.
It was a very strange start to the round, but the Falcons have found their footing on the B bomb site here. 3-on-2, make it 1. Cadian has been dropped, and Shush won't be far behind. So about the best outcome you could possibly hope for there. A little B split coming through, and a Boros P250 kill to crack things open there towards middle. Not actually exploring the map too much. They don't have much information to work with. I can see Shush up close towards the A ramp, and it's a crossfire setup in towards B, and they will be tested with Cadian in towards the window, gets caught with a grenade in his hand, and should be able to find his first kill. Takes down Longs, and will they commit it towards the B site? They will, and you can see he's making light work of them. 3 kills for Cadian. MBK might be able to get the double here. It certainly guarantees the first, but the round might be too far gone.
Yeah, unfortunately, 10 seconds left is the real issue. I think if they had 40 seconds maybe, in the 2 versus 4.
Blind, he wasn't smoked off. He just had 3 shots, 3 kills. Wasn't even worth getting that excited about, but maybe that is MHL with the opening frag on the aforementioned Cadian there. Early 5-on-4, that's what they needed. Yabby trying to make up for it now, and he'll be dropped by Boris as well. This is looking very good for Falcons.
So it certainly is. And it actually almost looked like Yabby had the timing to get the double spray down, but yeah, Boris very, very quick to react. He is 6-2 right now, and you just have to keep an eye on him at all times. Once he's up and running, he is a name that many people have had on their lips for quite a bit here. 3 versus 5 in this round, and plenty of time still on the clock. They've got a player in the middle in MBK, which is kind of holding the top of it, and what a shot from Lonks as well. Definitely someone who, for a while there, during the Academy League days, had a lot of spotlight on him as well. And I think for good reason. You know, there's just so many new players that are coming in. It's hard to remember all of the ones that, you know, look promising, but he's definitely one of them. And I don't think that memory's really faded yet. Shush is going to steal the AWP to try and make a run for it. See if he can escape this one. He's going to be good for the kill on MHL, but other than that, it's going to be a 4-1 scoreline, Henry.
All right, well, Anders, at least we've got a game on our hands here.
We do have a game.
Yeah, this is looking interesting now. I wasn't thinking this would be very close, to be honest. We'll try and go for the motions and work out the possibilities what Falcons could do, but this sort of start, yeah, well, we could actually have something quite interesting here, as it is going to be the AWP removed in the end, and yeah, that's a big round. There's no denying it. Falcons picked Mirage, just to note that. We have Nuke coming up next, and Ancient, which might be required. You never know, like...
As you said, 4-on-4, it's going to favor the T side, so the CTs are going to be incentivized to move forward, and they are. Shush right here with the MP9 actually ducks under. It's a team kill. MHL, I mean, it's a good shot, but it looked like Boris was in a bit of trouble. Still a 3 versus 3.
Hey,
and
if I have to kill my teammates to kill them, sometimes it has to be done. See what Body can make of it. It is Cadian.
Stown has a flash in the middle as well to help out Cadian. If he can get the fight going a little while longer, they're making a fair bit of noise here. He's going to peek on out just as the bomb is being planted. Molotov on top, and that's going to slow down the bomb plant, but good smoke. MHL actually able to finally compete the bomb plant here. 2 versus 2 now. And Stown's moving a little bit closer. He's got some backup in Tesses with just a Deagle here. Obviously, no kit in play. That's not the kind of stuff they could afford in the round. MHL is actually having a fantastic game right now. He's at the 6-2 himself. A triple kill in this round, and Tess is going to be found. Quad kill at the end of it. Falcons up to 5.
Oh, Cadian. You hate to see that. He was in the prime position to shut that round down, win the round there and then. He didn't anticipate a second player. Instead of taking down the low HP planter, he drops the incendiary and gets dropped in the process. It looks like they've already won the championship at this point. The crowd are loving it. And it's going to be 5-1, and that was the team kill. Like I said, if you have to take down your teammate sometimes, it denies the double kill, at least on the CT side, as MHL will close things out 5-1, and it has to be.
Tessus, he's aware that they could be up there, but they're just frozen in the hallway, and he's got no more nades. He can't actually slow them down anymore. Gonna have to be the rifle instead, and he'll do just that with the opening on Lonks.
MBK should be dropped momentarily as well, but that's a hell of a shot. Tesses with so much pressure applied to him now. Scrambling at the back of the site. I think he goes down after one. MBK should take him, and that's the bomb side wide open.
The shot. MBK did get a little bit of damage on him. 3 versus 3, and the bomb's being planted on the other side. Heroic, they're not loving this right here. Cadian boosted up. to the back of the shelves, looking to see if he could find something. It's down instead to take down Body, and there's the boost coming in to play.
Here we go.
I think MHL was ready for it. Now it's on NBK. One of the most veteran players in the scene, but now in a 1 versus 3 with the bomb down here. He's going to get the spray on the one, goes back for a bit more. He actually did the damage. That could have really worked. If he would have had the shot on Stown, maybe he could have made it around, but instead...
It's at least Longs who's going to commit, suggesting his teammates will follow, but just seeing if he can get that opening frag, and no one's home.
There's no one on the site, but there we go. He actually finds the shot. I think he almost had it in the beginning for the smoke. It was ridiculously close. But even doing that, I mean, job well done so far. He gets the kill deep in the bomb site. It's pressure in the middle here. NBK. That's not a fight that he's supposed to be winning. Shush coming in from the other side. Body. He knows there's someone right there in the connector. He's well aware. Shush pushing forward, and it's MHL from the other side, in fact. Great bodyguard coming in with a shot. It's just on Tess's 1 versus 3, and Boris trying to see if he can crouch into that fight. He had the right idea, but wasn't quick enough on the trigger.
It's SS. No utility, no kit, and the bomb to be planted. His Body and MHL to defend here. They can set up the crossfire, an incredibly difficult clutch, but one that is possible.
I don't know if there's a kit anywhere. They're in the middle, a couple of them, but how do you get back there? You might spend almost as much time doing that as you will finding the kills. No one to be found, and MHL, another great round out of him, a double. He's up to 9-3. Him and Boris are running away with the show right now, 7-2. Molotov to try and displace Yabi on the other side by the catwalk. Here's a chance. Just surgical work coming out. It's the 5-7 at range, taking down Longs, and 3 versus, 2 now as NBK gets a bullet to the face. Tess is making this one work. Boris and Body, 2 versus 5. Very hard to see them getting back into this round. Heroic, they should have the discipline to stay the course.
Should, being the operative word.
You never want to make too many assumptions, do you? It's down on the other side here. Deagle in play. Another headshot. Boris is out of it. And Body just alone and surrounded by Danes. That's the round they needed, Henry. You said that could be the spark.
Pistols and a scout otherwise, and Cadian. He picked up a ton of frags from this position before. This time smoked off and a missed shot. A chance for them to breach the bomb site.
Yeah, AK takes over. Flashbang is there for Cadian as well to slow them down. He does get a little bit of a tag on there, but this has slowed down so much. It's starting to become a bit of a problem. Body, the only one to reply yet. The scout rings true. 25 seconds, and they're going to set up the smoke. Maybe they can go for the bomb plant, although Yabi is there to shoot them in the back. No bomb being allowed for. I don't think there's any way out for Body. He was triangulated into that bomb site and was never going to survive it. So Heroic now on 4.
Should be utilizing that, but we'll see where they go towards next. They boost up one towards window. That's Body. NBK has been playing very well so far. Continues that strong form. Hell of a shot. Looking for a second as well, and he delivers. Nathan is turning up to the stage today. That is really impressive. A 5-on-2. Shush and Cadian's got no business in this one, surely.
Yeah, projects been building for a while with different lineups. Eventually, he gets the 3rd kill, but he's going to be betrayed. Another team kill for Falcons, but who cares?
I'm gobsmacked, Anders.
I'm a little bit shocked myself. I'm actually a little bit shocked, but in the best possible way. I mean, this definitely looked like it could be one of the games where
it's just the perfect storm, isn't it? The first game, we have the crowd in the arena. Everyone's fired up. It's one of the first showings for this squad as well. The previous results are terrible. But now it's all coming together when it really matters most. A single elimination format game against the world #1 team, and you're turning up in buckets and spades here. Remarkable scenes. You can see the frustration starting to set in for Heroic. They're still fine. A lot of work has to be done for Falcons. This is great, but we'll see if they can pick up that 10th round as we enter a very fast A play here.
Nice shot. I was going to say they've unleashed Boris onto the bomb site, but they actually managed to shut it down. Shush with an important kill there. But the battle is not over. It's going to continue. Body burning alive. Eat Molotov from Stown, able to find him somehow. And the spray, it's immaculate. I can't believe it. That easily could have been a double. I can't believe NBK actually lived through that one. And it won't be for long either. MHL, again, he's been having a great first half, but it will not be enough. Yabi to take him down in a 9-6 at the end. So Heroic, they keep a little bit of territory. They could still make a half of it in the second one. We're going to find out if they can after this. Take a long time for it to outlive it if they lose this one. The Falcons, I definitely agree. little bit of a setup here with the pistols. They got it wedged in the corner, but they don't realize there's a second player. It's actually a trap Henry. The dualies come swinging, and launched with a double headshot. Brings down and Tess's both. And they were lured into it. They thought they had that player just trapped in the corner, but it was all just a little bit of a ruse now. 2 people dead on the heroic side. Can they bring it back?
So they actually had 4 guns in the connector.
They did.
Quite an impressive setup, but one that works out for them. It's Cadian, who's going to try and breach the B bomb site if possible. NHL very defensive position, and one that will cost him.
Nice headshot. Cadian wants to keep it going. He's not afraid. Battling out against NBK for a while, but none of them really connecting with the shots. The dualies, however, are still making work of it. Now it's a flank coming in. They know at the very least, Heroic, they're going to get the bomb plant as well, and Cadian, I think he had to try and go for a fight like that, and it just unfortunately doesn't work out. Wow. NBK, super crisp, cuts the head off of Yabi.
Tess to provide the flashbangs, and in we go. NBK with the M4, looking to mow them down.
Yeah, he's ready for it. MAC-10s are coming straight his way. He's going to be good for the 1 kill, but instantly traded. It's down. He's taking a lot of damage back by that bench. Blocks. Not loving the fire at the moment. It's already hot enough here in Riyadh, so don't want to be adding to it at all. He does get dropped a little bit low, but he's still alive at the catwalk. And Heroic have been slowed down. Where's that bomb plant coming from? Good headshot from Yabi. Might just clear the space for it.
Still all the work to be done here, but it's a very powerful smoke towards the kitchen window. Just need to try and get that plant down. 4-on-3 currently in favor of Heroic. They're not looking too comfortable right now. Going to be planning for sure. Boros coming in from that position. He's got the silenced M4. He has to be the linchpin of the operation. They've overlooked that position. Yabi has offered himself up for free.
Just 2 people left, and one of them with the scout. Look at this angle for Stown. It's almost made for a headshot. He's not going to be able to get it. Body sets it up for a potential retake. He swings a little bit wider, takes down Tessus, and Cadian, he just goes straight for it. No fear at all. Going to be able to pick it up. That's leading from the front. A double kill for Cadian, and Heroic with the 7th round. They badly needed that. If they were going to lose that round, it might have been Falcons' opportunity to walk away with this game. Armor, I think, is a cool choice here. Let's see if it actually does work out for him. Yabi already close up. I don't think they realized, but they're still going to be able to win the fight. They had a double setup on the other side, so they're going to be good for that one. A little bit of damage onto... Ooh, a lot of damage onto NBK. I'd take it back. He ate that grenade and is down to 2 health. That might be a little bit of a problem. Shush very patiently waiting, and I was going to say, he normally doesn't lose those kind of fights, but Body just crouching on in, able to get the shot against him. Now it's a 5 versus 3, sorry. NBK still alive.
He is. Alive and well. Holding that smoke in towards B, just trying to buy time for his teammates in MHL. Remember, glass cannon. If he gets touched by a bullet, the aim punch will be a disaster for him, but this looks perfect if he can get away with it as well. Great work, 5 versus 1 now, and it's a very clean round there for Falcon to go 11-9. The AWP does work out for them, launch of 2 kills, same story for Body as well. You're gonna get another $3,000 on top of this for winning this round, so here we go. What can Heroic make of it? Presumably nothing, setting a Body for the big spray down. Making light work of it, looking for the ace. MHL will deny, but a very clean round. That's 3 in a row now. All 5 players have survived, as predicted, so they're averaging $8,000 per player now.
But curiously, the bomb is outside of the A-bomb site, so looks like some of this underpass play is going to be to meet up with the rest of the team over on this side. Important kill for Tessus.
Very important kill. Should be a second available here as well for Stown. This is more like it for Heroic. Making light work of his CT defense as Boros will be dropped as well. NBK, the last man remaining. He's had a boatload of kills so far, but surely nothing can be done here as he goes down to 55 points of health. They know where he is. The bomb will be planted. It will be double digits. And Heroic, that is much more like it. That's the sort of rounds we were expecting time and time again in this particular matchup, but
didn't make the roster change after the last major.
Yeah.
So just having that consistency and just the reliability in the team is huge. What a grenade and what a shot from MHL, taking down Yabi at the start of the round.
Here we go then, an opening advantage here for the Falcons. Body needs to be careful, there's a sound cue, and Cadian will remove him from the equation. Back to an even keel. Snipe on the CT side, position in towards spawn, and Stown trying to slip the net here. Maybe try and make his way towards jungle, and he's done just that. That's a guaranteed frag. Makes an absolute meal of it though, Anders.
Oh dear.
I think he gets a follow-up kill. Yeah, so it's okay, recovered, but still, that was not comfortable.
Not at all. That made me very worried. MHL's still there. They should have known, so I don't think Stown needed to do that. A little bit questionable. Lonk's not able to get the spray down there, but there was an opportunity, and if he had that shot,
yep,
who knows?
Absolutely.
2 versus 2.
That was the point I was about to make. If he gets that kill, I actually think they win the round, but just trying to stay alive here. Fend them off. He knows they're coming. Should be able to get this kill, yeah. Certainly well within his wheelhouse, and that's not going to slow down the efforts here from Shush. He's coming in from Palace.
Well worth it. Hunting him down. Third kill of the round for Shush. And that gap, that 4-round gap that they had built up at 13-9.
At least the smoke's going. I think they're sending in one player, like they usually do, to try and see what kind of carnage he can cause.
Pre-fire there. A lot of carnage, as it turns out. Yeah, being able to get the kill, but won't be able to pick up launch still. They're going to be trying to see if they can spearhead their way through the connector now. They know that there's a player on the bomb side. Tessus will open it up, but are they ready? Not for MHL. He's going to take the kill, and Cadian's gone down in the meantime. There's nothing that Down can do. The bomb is too far away. Even getting the kill, there's only 12 seconds here. He can't make the bomb side.
He can't, but he can make it expensive at least. Trying to jump up and find another frag if possible. You can see he's ready for it. Oh, that would have been a beautiful shot. Doesn't quite connect. Big round. And they'll maintain the lead here, 14-13 for Team Falcons. But it's Yabi who's been sent in solo a couple of times. They've conditioned the thing as just one player, but now the whole cavalry's with him.
Yeah, the FAMAS out here. He has to get a bit closer, and he walks right into it. It's just NBK holding the line. The bomb is coming in behind here. 50 seconds and a good Molotov to put some real pressure, but actually, hold that. They've run the bomb back. I can't believe it. What a risk to take. I know that Shush is clearing this part out, but he hasn't cleared it fully yet. This is not a done deal for Heroic. Stound's going to be going down. Tessus with a big opening, and Boris at the back of the site. And again, he's a monster. He's already got the first kill, the spray, and he could have had that one, but Tessus lands the headshot with the AK, and now it's somehow a 2 versus 2 Heroic. Big risk to run back in my opinion, but it seems to have worked out. They missed the AWP there as well, and the bomb's being planted.
Some of the risks being taken right now are making me cringe inside, but I still absolutely love the gameplay we're witnessing at this point. 2-on-2. NBK and MHL need to decide if they're going for this one. They're so far removed from the situation. There's so many angles to cover, but they pulled it off. They are fed map point. They don't even have to get close to the bomb. Heroic offered themselves up, and they have found map point. 15-13. The bomb is planted, but the money is going to be low.
Unbelievable scenes. I thought Boris was going to make the difference at the back of the site, but it was the retake that did it. Heroic pushing forward, looking to take the fights, not trying to hide and play for time, and it might have come back to bite them in this one. 15-13, ladies and gentlemen. What a shock and what a surprise. Even as we said, this is Falcons' map pick, and Nuke is the second one picked by Heroic.
MHL over towards the B bomb side this time. That's a vulnerability for them, so an adjustment to their defense. But it's the A side is where Heroic will finish up here. Fast pace in towards that connector. Bombs towards A-Ramp. It's body to strike first. Doesn't quite connect, but he gets the information at least.
Yeah, ran out of bullets, unfortunately. Boris is going to be going down next, and those were the only 2 defenders at the bomb side to begin with. Now, the rotation's coming through the middle. They kind of realize what Tessus is. Good fight to be won. The retake, Henry, it might be right back on. 3 versus 3. Shush up close here, but MHL's on the other side, and he's not really missed many shots. I think he's low-key had one of the better performances of the server so far. Ready to try and see if he can fight Shush. Cadian gets a kill, and a missed shot finally. Just as I say it, I might have cursed him. It's locked on his own. 1 versus 3, and Heroic a step closer to overtime.
And I think they might have done enough there. Boris will have the FAMAS. I want to give the M4 to the big man himself, but Body's having a hell of a game, so not too mad about it. We'll see what they can make of it. It'll have to be a chaotic round once again. We've had plenty of those so far, and it's mid-aggression coming in with the CT. It's down to deal with it. He gets the double spray down. Shush with the triple. Looks like we're going to overtime, but Boris is turning up here in emphatic fashion. 2 versus 1, MHL. 15 HP. He wouldn't, would he? Surely.
If it was a 1 versus 1 with a bomb plant, it's different, but just to find both the kills and go for a 10-second defuse, I just can't see it happening.
Yeah, just going through the formalities here. Has to give it a go.
You have
to. But you're dead on. There's not really much he can do with this. Doesn't really even smoke off the bomb there, and it will be overtime. Everything is reset. The advantages that Falcons found have been squandered. The 15-13 lead. It's him alone. He has no backup. And a MAC-10 to open things up.
Big problem, isn't it? They absolutely blew it wide open. Tessus, that's plenty enough. The bomb is going to be planted on the other side longs. He wants to push through. He wants to be the hero. He's got no backup. There's no one throwing any grenades for him. He's just pushed in front of the smoke. If anyone was holding it, he would have been dead already. This is so risky. A sinking feeling for Falcons right now. as they realize they might have had the chance and they might have given it up again. Heroic surely going to be fired up here. A good kill for Lonks. He's going to try and smoke off the bomb and put some pressure on, but there's so much work to be done. A second kill. Can't get the third. It's down in the corner. Quickly taken down. 2 versus 2. And that bomb is so far ticked already. It was a fairly quick bomb plant. Cadian, he's already hiding inside, preemptively stabbing him. He's going to get him right in front of the home crowd, Henry. And Boris is no more. He saw that coming. What a cheeky play for Cadian.
Wow. Problem is, if they commit towards the other side of the map, you're so far removed, and they need to get their skates on here as Heroic is starting to dissect the mid-area and head up towards short. His MBK has got a lot of work to do and finds nothing.
And now the flank might be coming way too late. This is such an unfortunate timing here. They're going to be walking through the B hallways, but in the meantime, yeah, Heroic, they've gone back through the underpass, so they're going to find an empty bomb site. This is one of the few times where normally when you go for this kind of flank and you're in T-spawn, you should get something.
Buddy, you're looking at him.
He can't see him. His eyes aren't registering.
Wake up.
He is a T-Rex.
Wake up, bro.
He's just not realizing his brain isn't adjusting to it at all, Henry. This is a disaster. Body, he gets the shot. In the meantime, they did get the kill anyway. Maybe it's all worked out for good. Tessus and Yabi now 2 versus 3. And what a headshot here. Tess is still fighting it, but no bomb plant, and now Yabi is miles away. What did we just witness?
Like, I'm trying to work out, is there a world that was some sort of insane trigger discipline, but I don't think his cross area flinched over there. He didn't see him whatsoever. He was laser focused on that connector. Fortunately, they win the round. If that's how it went down.
Boris with an AK. So do you really want to test this A bomb site defense? MHL good with the early shot to take down Tess's. Boris not quite getting burned, and actually the Orb is just doing all the work at the moment. Trishan's down, finally getting back into it, doing a bit of damage in return. Body sneaky at the edge of the smoke. You like to see it. Stown and Katie left here for the flash setup. Stown with the double. He wants to keep it going. It's now a 1 versus 1. It's Captain versus Captain. NBK versus Cadian.
Well, what can be done here? Pressure is on. Who will be leading?
Breaking for NBK when he hears the bomb going down. It's a sick position for NBK to be in if Cadian was playing a double fake and actually coming back to the A bomb side, but he followed through. He just went straight for B. And now Cadian has every advantage. How do you get here? How do you check everything? Cadian already setting up for it, and NBK has to walk, he has to crouch through this one. He sees him. Now maybe there is a way. He's got a couple of nades. There's one of them. Up close, he tries to make the jump through, but Cadian is good for it. And they win 2 out of 3 rounds in their opening half of overtime here. And that puts Falcons in a deep amount of trouble.
AWP in the hands of Stown. See what he can make of it. Boris lead the charge here, and his Stown, top and middle, nails that shot. And now it's going to funnel them into the commitment towards the A-bomb side. It will be Shush defending valiantly here. Looks like they might have done enough. Hunting for map points here. MHL pulls on back, 2 on 2. 45 seconds remaining as the Molotovs deploy towards the bomb site. Speaking of that, it's going to be the C4, the A ramp for now. And they can fall back. They don't have to fully commit to this one. So they'll go for the reset, but there's not a massive amount of time, 30 seconds. And we've got Yabi, who can get himself in a prime position. Lovely movement as well. Doesn't waste any time. He's
seen it coming. This is a 500 IQ move.
Yeah, it really is.
There's no way you're going to be checking this corner, surely, if you're coming through on the other side. It's a great shot, but wait a minute. Wait a minute, that kill did it. Now it's the game is up, but he still has to be very, very careful. There's the shot. I can't believe it. It's a quad kill at the end on MHL as they win the round. What a wild way to get that one.
Like you said, it was the perfect read from Yabi. The only way it falls apart with, what, 12 seconds remaining is if somehow MHL drops down from Palace, gets the kill on this player here, which he has no business doing whatsoever. Tessus gets removed, and then he has to move. You're just assuming it's going to be the A-side attack. If he stays in B, he wins the round, but of course he has no idea, and we're all tied up once again. 17-17. Who will post map point first? We'll find out right here. Cadian, perfect position to do so. Body didn't realize there'd be a gap in the smoke. Very well done.
They're going to be looking back at that demo and just absolutely hating themselves, because that was a round you were going to win. If Yabi stays there, it's a done deal, but they had no way of knowing. Boris walks into the shot, launched. No business winning that one, but he did. And it brings it into a 2 versus 4. It's a very, very hard round to win here. And if Heroic end up picking it up, they're going to be a match, or not a match, but a map point with a chance, one chance to win it in.
The Counter-Strike community would have predicted these sort of fireworks here on Mirage. 4 on 2 now. MHL's been a hell of a performance so far, but it would take something ungodly at this point to pull this one off. Tesses with the perfect flank, as you might expect. Confirms the round here. Mitchell might want to pull one back, hits the leg shot, but there it is. Ooh, maybe not quite yet. The map point should be confirmed here. 30 seconds, bomb down in a very precarious spot. Mitchell down to 46 points of health, and you can see they don't want to give him any more opportunities, any more shots, just fall back and rot out the clock.
Yeah, I think it's very smart. It's the kind of discipline you'd like to see. Even if they do find him, it's so low chance that he wins it. But obviously, if they run away like this, he's just going to run out of time. Eventually, Cadian from across the map will take him down. Third kill of the round for Cadian.
Smokes down towards Connector, and it's Tesses lying in wait with the AK-47. AK-47 ready to strike. And MHL hasn't really missed a shot so far. Stound's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he is. Look at the grenades.
They threw 5 Molotovs at him. It's crazy. He couldn't get out. Longs is going to be going down, but it is really just Tessis at the back of the side here, and he's going to be found. MHL with 31 kills. He's doing all the work. Shush trying to see if he can win the round back at Yabby in the middle. The bomb is going to be planted at the end. I think there's anything Yabby could do about it. It looks and it feels like double overtime, Henry. Yabby just completely sandwiched into this position. Goes for it, spins around. It's the right read, but he could not get the job done, and Falcons will live to fight on.
And indeed, they will start to push through. Gathering information.
Yeah, they're going to realize Tessis is actually really far in, so he's already should be knowing that something is up. Good little kill onto Boros. They find him. Stound's the one that got the kill, but obviously really close for Shush listening in and realizing he was on the other side of the smoke. This is starting to look a little bit difficult for Falcons to bring through. Good shot, but Yabby's there in the return, and now the bomb has been dropped in the ladder room. So 2 versus 3, 40 seconds, and they're really far apart here, the last 2 Falcons players. What do they do?
Yeah, time is of the essence. They have no utility. 3 kills to find. MHL, though, doesn't miss many. So quick. This time, Yabby pips him to the post, and we'll see Cadian ducking and weaving, trying to buy any vital seconds he can to delay Longs. So there will be the first round of double overtime here going in favor of Heroic.
Lucky to live.
Yeah, but he dished out 98 damage towards MHL, and he is still alive and well. Another key frag coming in here for Body. He's been great in this apartment position, but this is looking good for the 2-0. Yeah, it's a 5-on-3, but MHL, the walking wounded right now, can't really contribute with an opening frag. He needs MBK to step up. Longs will join in. They focus towards the connector right now, but Stound watching it like a hawk as the Falcons desperately try and get back into round number 2 here. Up close, though, Testes with the AK-47, feeling like he can find this next kill, and he certainly can. Great positioning.
Yeah, they needed something. It's not going to be given to them easily. Lonks 1 versus 4 here in the middle. And obviously with only 45 seconds left, there's no way anything should be happening. Tess is able to bring him down, and he's had a real masterclass of a game, hasn't he?
It doesn't look good for the conversion here. If they can win this last round, maybe there's a chance, but a 3-0 would be a death sentence as Boros, the star player of Falcons, has been removed early, but it's down. That's interesting pathing. Don't know why he wouldn't just go back through the bomb side there.
Yeah, just made a large assumption that it was going to be free.
Yeah, he was out. He was home and dry.
Oh, look at Shush. He's heard the drop down. He knew someone was coming. He heard Body dropping off the fence. It's a little bit easier for him to get the kill. MBK, element of surprise was with him, but now he's just out in the open. There were 3 players that could afford him. Turns out it's Katie to pick up the kill, and now the rest of them just running for it here. The chance to win at least one of these rounds here on the T side in the second overtime, slipping out of the hands of Falcons right now. And even more so with Katie and getting the kill 21-18. Heroic just need 1 more round, 1 of the next 3, and they're going to be able to pack it up and win Mirage, and that'll put them in a really, really good spot.
And the problem is as well, it doesn't really matter how close you get. If you don't win the map, it all counts for naught. And especially in this sort of tournament format as well. And it's looking like Falcons are done. Running out of gas here, 3-0 down. As you mentioned, 1 more will do it for Heroic on their T side. So they essentially have 3 lives. They can throw the kitchen sink and they can go for some aggressive maneuvers. And speaking of aggression, we've got MBK trying to find the opening kill once again. And be joined by Body, as the 2 Frenchmen will do their absolute best to find a couple of kills here, but that's exactly what they receive. 4 versus 2, I think we're all done here, Anders. An exciting game, an impressive performance from Falcons. They had the world's #1 team on the ropes here. They had them uncomfortable, 8-2 down on their CT campaign. Right down to the wire here. One of the most exciting games I've commentated in a long time. But now Longs.
Even at the end, they were 13-9. They could have closed it before it even got into overtime, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen any longer. Longs on his own here, and yeah, Falcons, they just put so much work into it, and I don't think it's going to be enough at the end of it. Longs hold on, the phone. He's going to get a couple of kills here. Stown, though, with all the health in the world. Smoke up on the bomb. He's got the kit as well, but the problem is Stown is right on the other side. He's got the AK with all the bullets in the world to spray through, and then one of them connects, and he's going to be out of it. Longs is really looking for it. He'd love to find this last one, but the dream has been taken away. Instead, it will be heroic to steal the early map for everything that Falcons put into it. It just wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. It never is. A very tenacious team, heroic. They might be down, but they're never out. A great performance as well, and a wake-up call. I think they needed it. Maybe came into this one in a bit too much of a casual manner, a bit of cruise control. But they managed to steady themselves out, win out in double overtime here on their opponent's pick.
This is where the diffuse kits are really going to be in that double you probably don't need, but they have the smoke as well, Henry. They've got the flashbang set up. They put the smoke down on the bomb. This could be done. They don't have to even kill anyone at all on the heroic side. They can win this round by just getting the defuse. Let's see how good they're going to be at it. They better be crisp with it, and Yabby, before anything even begins, he's dropped one of the two kits already. Second one is still in play, of course, and look at the kills coming through. They might be doing it here. Falcons actually with a huge entry into it. Cadian trying to stop it. He lands another headshot, and he's just got around the corner. He's back for more. MHL trying to get there. He'll pick up the kills, but they've run out of time. They nearly did need both the defuse kits, and they still did not quite have it. Cadian just holding strong.
I was about to have a massive slice of humble pie there, wasn't I? The second defuse kick could have actually saved the day. I'm kind of glad it didn't work out in that fashion. But God, what an exciting round once again. Yabby makes a bit of a meal of that first kill, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. And Cadian, another magnificent clutch to add to his collection over the years here. That one was right down to the wire. He had to find both those kills. A nice little dance to close things out as well. We'll call that one the Cadian. Galil's been recovered for MHL, but apparently they've got no armor. They're still in an incredibly precarious spot. Nice HE grenades coming through as well. So they're going to dissect this lower bomb site. Smoke off both sides of the ramp, allowing them to focus on the floor itself. MHL needs to find at least one if they're going to stand a chance here. Double kill for heroic, and now just Longs. Maybe it's just a USP, that's the problem, but it's low! Shush only has 1 point of health, but it's not going to be quite enough there. Tantalizingly close, Anders, but a chance that will not be converted this time. More smokes have been deployed, and the Orc's actually in a pretty good spot. Yeah, takes down Stown. Opening frag in favor of the Falcons.
Slow attack coming in from heroic. They want one more kill before they really try and go for it.
Tesses should be dropped here. It's Yabby that will go first. A 5-on-3 in favor of the Falcons here.
Might just save this one.
Yeah, with 15 seconds, I think you might be right. No wall of smokes down just yet. Yabby is on the Tech 9. The Glaive Molotov will come through towards right outside, and that's a great kill from Stown. If he can survive this one, it would be fantastic for them. But still, an equal trade would be absolutely fine. Removes the potent AWP of MHL. Yabby, bear in mind, just in that pistol as well. Boros, man of the hour, man of the people. Absolutely wrecked, I'm afraid. Nothing can be done against that. That's a beautiful kill from Tesses, and the lower bomb site is under a lot of scrutiny right now. Body can do nothing, pops himself up for the cause and is removed. And now it will be Falcons to the save.
And Tessus was the superstar on the first map as well. Without him, I don't think they get it into overtime at all. I think Falcons just win the map outright, so not surprised to see him step it up. Yabby's been waiting here for a long time with the Tech 9. Gonna try and challenge Longs, but he won't be able to win the fight.
Yeah, just looking for the upgrade there. And this, they're actually opening up a chance there. This is a little bit precarious. The round should be there, no problem. If he hits that shot, maybe not. But no, they will fall back. It's famously a CT-sided affair, especially in these kind of disparity in lineups. Creating himself a path towards Secret, and that's normally the aim of the game. Get a player down towards Secret, make things uncomfortable, force rotations, and this is the heroic boost. That's what it's known for. Early damage inflicted, and Boros surely is down. One bullet will drop him, and it's a 5-7 Acadian hunting for him. He knows exactly where he is. He knows he's done the damage. Oh no! He gives it up. A little bit too cocky there, I would say, Anders.
They really wanted to run him down. What a sick play overall, but Boris able to at least get the one there. 2 versus 3. Falcons actually a man up now, and the bomb gets dropped. Longs just able to swing against Shush. Leaves Yabi very awkward position, but maybe a little bit too wild. The bomb is back there. I don't know why you'd want to fight this one. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and it's way more winnable for Yabi.
As soon as he brings it down, or if he brings it down to the 1 versus 1, he's got a massive advantage. They can't really play together on a map like Nuke. We'll see whether they can detect his presence. They seem to know he's down there towards lower. Lots of damage inflicted, but still plenty of time. 40 seconds here. Body and MBK, the French duo. They try and hold strong here. They have to win this round, Anders.
The timing is good for that one. NBK taking a deep breath before he looked for the fight.
Pretty much to speak of here, as Shush will be challenging towards main. This time the smoke is awkward for Body, but stabilizes, finds himself a double kill. Maybe on for the triple here as well. He can't believe his luck either.
It felt like he actually pulled out to the pistol before the shot even registered on the M4. I don't even know how he got that second one, but it'll get the job done. Yabi can try and play for damage. He can try and do a little bit more. Boris probably should have been dead. A little bit rusty Yabi maybe. Not really feeling it here.
Lose the best of 3 and you're going home. Faster pace by the looks of things here. Tess is trying to deny the Molotov towards upper. Great flashbangs here and great headshots as well. Boros needs multiple kills and it looks like this one has paid off for them. A set piece, a great understanding of the setup, and MHL gives them a position as well with the shot. A lot more conservative in-game leaders would probably say, let's just take the half by, see what we can do with it, but Heroic go all in, steal the round away, but MHL does save the AWP, I will say that, so not all is lost. They probably won't win this series, they're probably done after this, but it will raise morale on the squad. They'll show, well, we can compete. We know this squad has got something here. There's something to work with, and speaking of which, Boros just goes barreling in towards the ramp room, pushes Trophy through a smoke, and Cadian doesn't see it coming. I think there's a strange kill coming in here towards main entrance. Back to a 4-4. MHL still with the AWP as well. Bear in mind, he's in towards a garage position. Next frag is everything. MBK has been very strong towards upper, but he's in a tough spot here. Yabi will take him down, surrounded. And Longs, he might be undetected, I suppose, and indeed, we'll be able to find one. Picks up the AK-47, frags coming in. Boros doing all the heavy lifting here, but now just MHL. AWP falls outside, misses the shot, and yeah, that's the cue to get the hell out of there.
Yes, it is. Don't leave it into a 1 versus 1. Just try and dodge that AWP and get the bomb down.
Smokes himself out, but see what he can make of it. Jumps through, hoping for the best, and yeah. 6-4, and I think the money is still okay. It's MHL is 7,300, right? And it's 2K otherwise. So the Eagles, that's more like it. So he can take a bit of a partial here. MBK just had nothing to work with. His teammates were getting surrounded. He was the only player in towards upper. Couldn't account for every single angle, and it will be Stown to close things out. And yeah, just the eco here, some drop pistols.
Body was setting it up with the little inspect animation, so he was ready to try and see if he could really style it out. Unfortunately, not going to be connected here, and now he's being hunted down. Tess is able to pick him up. 10 kills on him right now. He's having another wonderful performance, but here we go.
Here it is.
Like you said, Henry, Boris and MBK coming into it. Longs going to join in the fun outside. Yabi and Shush. Oh my god, they're getting knocked out. Just Yabi left, and he's offering himself up, making himself a beacon on top of the silo. Yabi, what do you do? How do you bring this one back? 1 versus 3. You're getting spanked in this round.
No, he can win these rounds. He has to dissect it piece by piece, though. They would be foolish to offer him anything up, and oh, they're trying to force the issue now. He's low. They should win this round, but it's Yabi. An absolute world-class Counter-Strike player, to say the very least, but the bomb just out of his reach right now. Both Eagles ready and waiting.
If he had the HE, he might be able to make it a little bit easier on himself.
Bear in mind, they have no armor as well, so they might have the HP advantage, but not by much. A couple of bullets from the AK will deal with them.
Oh, it's so close. There's the two now, and they set it up nice. A 1-2 punch. Falcons, they answer back. Turns out Deagles is what got the job done.
Yeah, and that's Deagle no armor as well. That's MHL. Instead of buying the AWP, go for the hero play, offering resources up to his teammates. Everyone seems to be very capable with the pistols, and they're delivering on all fronts here. And it's a bit of a sloppy round from Heroic. They're trying to group force outside and make it happen, but they could have done a wall of smokes. They could have really made it a bit more comfortable for themselves. Full ramp control obtained for Heroic. Now, it's not a bomb site, of course, but it's a portal to either upper or lower. They're going to choose to go towards Hell, and Body doesn't get the call. Why is he looking towards outside?
I don't know.
Where's the comms? There's a communication breakdown at that point. Boris hasn't let him know, or he didn't listen. I'm not sure, but that's a wild one.
Yeah, you're right. Something's wrong. And Boris coming back, but again, he took so much damage from the Molotov that he can't win the fight. Otherwise, he probably has it. Cadian to pick up long. It's a disaster, Henry. That's slipping out of the hands here.
They can still do this. It's all right. MHL with that position towards main entrance. A chance for MBK as well. There it is. And converted. MBK with a beautiful hat-trick there. That's just what the doctor ordered. And I could see it bubbling up, and it's already cut you off. But the positional control they had at the upper bomb site, it just looked too good. And that was a round. It looked like they had absolutely fumbled it. The communication was way off. Like, Body didn't even seem aware they'd taken the ramp from. But can they answer back? The Tech-9's in towards upper. These upper rushes have been so potent as the Tech-9 start to deliver here, looking for the third kill. It's absolute pandemonium once again, and MHL smoked off. They know he's the outside player. Baits out the shot. And now bound to a 1 versus 1. Yabi up against MHL. No bomb planted.
What a play from MHL. He just walked on through. He just did it. He
loves that play, and he always seems to nail it.
Oh, look at the reposition as well. He's got every chance at it here, but Yabi's on the other side, able to hit the headshot. It's so close. I thought he had the perfect read.
Same. Boosted up in ramp. That's longs with the UMP as well. Unlikely he's going to be getting much action here, but maybe MBK can, because once again, a prime spot this time. Yabi will get the better of him.
Yeah, he needed to be the catalyst to get them back in the round. I definitely think so.
Oh, okay, Gideon, you're going to walk in ramp alone.
It's still just going to... It's
he's
weird that
checking this.
He's playing with the AWP on his own, which is remarkable to see.
He ain't checking this.
No. That's what you wish if you were along, so there was a whole team of players behind him.
Not again.
Well, wait a minute.
Not again.
Maybe again, Henry. Maybe, in fact, again, as MHL almost gets the kill on Steph.
1 HP.
Down to 1 health. Oh, they deserve to get that kill.
These rounds are so wacky right now. Like, why is KDM walking in ramp alone, scoped up with the AWP? Like, I don't know what's going on, why that's an option, why that has to happen. But it's opened up an opportunity here. They've got the orb now. And that's going to be a 2 versus 1. And speaking of 1, that's exactly how much help Stown has got. Yabi will have to do the heavy lifting here. Oh, nice silent drop.
They should be aware. This has happened so many times in the past. Look at how low they are in health, but it might not make a difference. He doesn't have the kit. I don't think it's possible. Yabi with a wide swing to take him down, and he saves Heroic in that moment. 3 kills on Yabi in the round.
So chaotic each and every time. Great shot from Lounge this time, not the AWP of the squad. But like I said, Yabi had to save the day there, and he certainly delivered on his promise. Round 15, and it's a eclectic mix of weaponry here. Nova shotguns, Scout sniper rifles, and MBK trying to roll back the years here. Can't quite connect, and shush, he certainly will take down his teammate here. And the Scout is actually delivering. Surely they don't give this sort of round up against the shotgun. Low HP for Boros, but he still is finding headshots. How has he got the bravery to go and re-challenge that position?
It's so ridiculous.
How do they keep getting this close? It's so wild.
If they peek on the other side of the ramp, he's just dead instantly, but he just found the perfect little corner. Body, I don't really mind that he's just showing himself. They could probably guess that someone was going to be flanking in that position, but it's putting some pressure on Heroic. They got 1 minute and 10 seconds. And they have HEs and not HEs, but they have Molotovs to try and get rid of some of these positions if they really wanted to. Long's good little burst fire, takes Javi away, and if they're going to win the round, one of the most unlikely rounds to win somehow goes the way of Heroic.
Well, it's going to be tournament life on the line. Falcons have done just enough to keep this one competitive. We split it right down the middle here, 8-7 at halftime. Well, yeah, it was Falcons went for the double defuse kit to open things up. You don't see that too often, but it didn't quite work out. We're going to see Boros kind of shot he would connect. Usually, Cadian doesn't even give him a chance. Clinical headshot there. And Yabi doesn't need to commit to this. He can fall back, give them the ramp. As I said before, it's not a bomb site. You don't have to fight to the very end there. MBK trying to use the flames to steal a kill away.
He's thinking about it. MBK, he's actually thinking about it. It looked for a long time like his crosshair was suggesting he was none the wiser, but good shot. Brings it back into a 4 versus 4. Now they have the setup for it. They don't have any flashes to get over the ledge here, but they might have the smoke. Yeah, they're going to put that smoke, usually thrown from the CT side for a retake, but it looks like they want to try and see if they can get the job done. MHL getting a couple of kills down with a good shot in return, but Body, it's a free kill onto Cadian, and just like that, it's down in a 1 versus 3. And that smoke inside of the bomb site, you can still see the fading parts of it there. It's such a sick smoke. Usually CTs will use it for the retake, but Falcons using it to even get into the bomb site to begin with. It's on Stown, and again, not a kit to be found. MHL with a great triple in this one.
Yeah, another hat trick from MHL. What an aim he's making himself. Dissect the map, but it's down.
A little bit of an opening potentially. MP7 on the other side though for MBK. Oh, and looking up, Stown. There was someone up there, but not able to see anything. Body. Gonna get the kill on Yabi instead, and that Zeus is just a distant memory at the moment. This A bomb site is slowly getting picked apart. Shush finding a shot there, but he's not gonna get anything more than that. He tried.
That's the bomb.
Find the bomb. Oh my god. There's 27 seconds, but I don't think he can live through this round, unfortunately. He's doing some damage, but they should be able to hunt him down. Even now, I wouldn't be that worried if I was on the Falcons side. One bullet catching Tessus, and he's gonna be dead. There we go. Long's able to catch him, but there was a moment in time, if there had been another player left on Heroic, it would have been really wacky.
And we normally say that's a bit of a joke, but he actually is. He's actually looking really, really good right now.
Yes, he is.
And it's going to be Boros leading the charge here against not very much here. The pistols and scouts. There is an M4, and Stown will start to answer back here. The fast round could actually fall apart.
Tessus was the only one that had no weapons to fight with, and he's the first one to go down. Yabi, I don't think they were ready, Falcons, for this much of a buy-up on the Heroic side.
I didn't think I was.
No, it's a very cheeky buy-up. They did it on the T side as well. They just feel so confident in these rounds, but it might come back to haunt them.
It might do, but it's a 3-on-3 and they're relatively low, but still, Falcons are being a little bit ruffled right now. They're not really sure how this has happened. Canadian hits another shot. And another, they're so low now, and they're going to have to try and take him out. They'll get the kill, no problem, but the damage has been done, and that's more than enough for Yabi. He'll convert the first, gets the information on the second as well, and this force buy, certainly against the grain. Not many teams will do this, and MHL has just cost himself another 10 HP. That's not ideal. And can he get the plant in?
The fire might actually spread to him. He's got to be so careful.
I think he still wins it. Okay, maybe not anymore. It's the sort of round they seem to win, even when everything goes wrong. Individual form has been dead even. Body, he can't really justify the drop down. Trying to make things uncomfortable with the Molotov, and it's certainly doing that, but it's going to be Shush to open things up. Finds Boros, the danger man. A double kill comes in. 5 versus 3, they don't have to keep committing to these frags, but they're finding kill after kill. The bomb has been dropped. It's looking likely to be a clean sweep, just Launch remains here, and the cavalry is on their way, looking to find this final kill. 10-9 Heroic. Have a great showing there in the last couple of rounds here. That's going to put Falcons in a... How bad it's gone. Big grenade. A lot of damage.
And relentless Heroic. They sense the weakness. They just want to put more pressure on. Wild spray here from KD, and he's able to pick it up, and there are more targets on the other side. He's ready for it. Quad kill, pulls out the USP, ready to try and see if he can ace this one. NBK is right up on top of him, but he's going to be walking the other way, so KD might just have to relax a little bit. I'm surprised to not see KD hunt for this one. Usually seems to be what he wants to do. She's going to be the one to pick it up, and he needs it. He's only got 8 kills after that one, so it's been a bit of a rough game for him.
Speaking of which, Tessus with the AK-47, willing to take those jewels. That doesn't quite connect, but a nice incendiary will slow them down. Oh, it's a bomb. That might be the round. That gets your buggers.
Yeah. I saw the look on your face, Henry.
Yeah.
The Molotov is that's a bit of a problem, but when then the bomb is dropped on the wrong side of it, you're in a lot of trouble there. Launch is going to be going down. I think recovering that bomb would have probably never happened. That's a hard one to get out of. Shush and KD with double kill each. It seems like he's just getting traded out there. He's doing fine right now. He's got 12 kills, about the catching up with the rest of the team, but still. They need a lot more, and Heroic aren't giving it any opportunities here. Yabi goes down, so it is back into a 4-on-4, and actually the timing, I think you might have seen the gun barrel there. Tessus walks back into it, but Boris just catching the tip of the AK on the other side. That's a bit unfortunate.
It really is. A 4-on-2, the best chance they've had in some time here, Falcons, and Lawrence has flashed himself, unfortunately. Second flash available. Manages to exit the vents, and with 40 seconds remaining, it looks like it might just be a CT save here because they don't have much.
Yeah.
They got double overtime at a game they probably should have won. They had the 15-13 lead. A 15-13 lead against Heroic, and you don't close that one out, of course, you're going to struggle in the next map. It's the sort of team that will just rise to the occasion, knowing they've had that amazing comeback and they've completely mitigated your efforts. But it's down, holding on to the AK-47, probably gets this kill, and he does. Boros got dropped, just to know that.
Yeah, in terms of the money, you're definitely on point.
It'll be guaranteed series point, and then they need 5 rounds in a row. I just don't think that would be possible. Like I said, no, you know what? I'm trying to be more optimistic this event. Let's retract that statement. I think they can win this round. I still believe. 5-on-3. Cadian, not aware of a player going towards hell. So this is the moment. Boros, if you're going to do anything in this map, this is the moment. This is my guy right here. He's going to step up. He's going for the big play.
He wants more.
He wants the huge play.
Oh, did he get spotted? I don't know. Jabby was holding it. That's a little bit of a surprise. He comes back out. He knows that Cadian is out here somewhere. He's looking for the shot, but unfortunately, he's put out before he can really catch fire.
It's the kind of play he had to make the right.
Yes,
he had to do something. He couldn't just get 1 kill. That wouldn't have done anything for them. If he gets the double there, you never know. MBK, unfortunately, won't be able to find much there. And like I said, losing this round, you're 14-10 down. You do not have enough for a buy. The very most, you can go for a half buy, take yourself down to $2,000.
The rounds that, yeah, you just have to try and go for it one way or another. NHL has already purchased the AK.
Oh, they're going for it.
Purchasing behind, so they've made their choice, Henry. They want to either try and see if they can pull in a cheeky round here and really upset the whole situation, or go out with a bang.
You just know, okay, whatever we thought we had in mind, it's already gone wrong.
Cadian is here. Look at that. He's going to distract everything. They have Molotov to get rid of it. Cadian is going to be going down. He recommits to it, but nobody knows about Tessus. They are looking at the box. They are aware that something could be up, but no one's really actually checked it. And Tessus, good for the kill, creeps out on the other side and takes down Body. It's disastrous. He's back for a third, but finally they put an end to it. But this was their ticket to win the round. Kill Cadian and move on to try and get that outside control. Now instead they're back into a 3-on-3.
Still possible they can win this, and after quite a clumsy execution, not going to be pushing any further. He's holding for the rotations with his Desert Eagle. Gabby's dead.
He should be able to get this one, surely. Even with the Galil. Just on the ladder, the timing might be working out against him. Boris, you got to go back and check it here. MBK's gone down, and that distracts his attention. One shot from Josh on the other side, able to pick him up. And MHL, 1 versus 3. AK in hand, but locked in this corner with just no teammates left. Stown will be the one to get him down, and they have kits on every single player. They're going to be fine. 15 on the side of Heroic Falcons. They got so close to winning this round.
Now, they were set up for a clutch. It didn't work out. Boros was just teased toward that heaven position. Like, great discipline from Yabi. Like, no, he can't really do much until his teammates really sell a proper distraction. And then, of course, when he's looking toward the ladder, that's when Shush strikes, and now 5 rounds in a row. AK-47s, Galils, and bare bones utility. Heroic look like they've done enough here. They've guaranteed at least overtime and fighting now for their tournament life. Bear in mind, 1 more round and they are removed, and it's Body that will be dropped first. 5-on-4 in favor of Heroic.
What a good sign. 5 in a row is what they need to stay in the tournament. Well, they are going to be sent packing. Heroic are going to reaffirm their position as one of the toughest teams in the world to bring down. Stown's going to be taking up Boris now. 5 versus 3. It's fallen apart rather more quickly than you would have wanted here. Long's been the star performer for the team right now, but they know where he is. And the AWP just closing the position against him.
Guaranteeing
and
the shot.
down.
He just wanted to make sure I'm not going to miss this one. This is the most important shot of the game so far. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they have done enough. Heroic will be taking this one at 2-0. We say goodbye to the Falcons, and a glorious performance. Bear in mind, no one expected them to even get close to even, 5-6 rounds. They managed to get to double overtime. They got them right on the ropes. They had a 15-13 lead, and they put up an admirable performance here. Once again, finding double digits on Nuke against the world's best team. I think they can hold their heads high here, Anders.
There's no question about that. Really, really cool performance from Falcons overall. And Heroic, they got away with some really cheeky rounds on Nuke. If they hadn't won him, we could have been seeing another overtime here. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed by MHL. Didn't have a lot of expectations. And obviously MBK with that throwback performance. I mean, this was a real treat. I was expecting a much more one-sided game, but we got a delicious match.
We certainly did, and high intensity as well. Both series we've commentated so far have had us on the edge of our seats, and the format is delivering in that sort of capacity. It seems like everyone knows they've got to step up, they've got to deliver. They might only have one chance to showcase their talents, and I have to say, the players on Falcons certainly did that.